Hi all. I'm just going to show you some work I did yesterday on Chess World, so you might be fascinated about my stuff on Chess World. Sometimes I do a bit of programming as well as continuous video creation. So yesterday we were working on Chess World, and on the current games page, this is my current games page. You see, we worked on the alignment. You see things are in the line there, and visual. So these indicators are quite new. So if your opponent has been like logged in recently, it will be green. If it was like more than 12 hours, it will be grey. So there's these new indicators for last online. So this guy was just in the last hour. Actually, I'm just going to reload this page because actually it's interesting. I don't know if it's because I'm live streaming this, but the overlib doesn't seem to be quite working here. Oh, there it is. Sorry. See, if you hover over, it says logged in within the last 12 hours. So you've got some which are green, logged in the last hour, but it's correspondence style chess, so it's not really relevant for that. But also the analyze buttons were added just yesterday, so you could show your current position against someone, and then we thought, hang on, what if you did want to analyze it here? So you can show and hide any position, and you know, what if you did want to analyze this position? You can now just click analyze, and it will make a mini kind of window here. So look, I can analyze. I'm going to play b4. Actually, I need to be able to recapture here. Then, you know, I don't know, I'm just giving an example. So there's no bishop d6, and I can close that window, and you know, without even playing a move or anything, I'm hiding that, and just check another game, show and hide. We can have multiple, and then like click analyze. If I want to analyze this game, so I'll click analyze. So it's the art of analysis, really. It's nothing like bullet, which is like the art of intuition. This is the other end of the spectrum. You know, instead of intuition, it's like, you know, analysis. So, but this is opening theory, of course. There's drag and drop here, but you can have click and click. You can click start to go to the start position here. So I can close that, and I can analyze other current games. And I just thought, so this is an innovation yesterday. The alignment is more neat than before. We moved that a little bit down, so we have these invisible lines of alignment, which is a user interface principle. So what do you guys think of the look of this? This is my current games page on Chess World. You can add game tags as well, which I'm not really using that much. Also, we added the name of the country here, so just in case someone didn't know the country flag, but also countries. We thought the Chess World theme is like Chess World, and if you want information about a country, you can click, like say Poland, and we've got these virtual country pages which combine information from different sources, like a mesh of different sources of information. So over the board information from the master collection, combined with information about the players from Poland on the site. So we see the clock, the Poland clock. We see the teams on the site, where it is geographically with a Google embed. The over-the-board grandmasters. So this you know, hopefully gets people interested in, you know, in different countries and their grandmasters. The players on the site, you know, the top 100 scorers, the most active. So this is also a link which was already on the play page. And this is direct to the master collection, so we can, if we wanted to see Bartel, we could click on Bartel and we get his player homepage within the master collection, which is actually another thing I sort of did a bit of work on yesterday. I did an import, so we can see all of Bartel's games like 2008. We can go on a big journey of discovery here just from the current games page, clicking on a flag basically. So if we want to see his 30 games from 2008. So like here, and here is win, draw, loss stats. So we can play through one of Bartel's games just for a laugh. Let's play through one which he won this against a 2-4-9-3. So we've gone on a huge voyage of discovery, but I thought it's within the Chess World theme to promote understanding, you know, of different countries and who's strong in different countries, etc. So that was all from the current game. It's a bit crazy that you go on that journey, But here also an innovation here recently. You can do a comment for Facebook. Okay, I don't know. Should we have a look at this game anyway while we're about it? So we played a check. Oh, actually, we can accelerate forward. Okay, so he won the ending, did he? Okay. So anyway, let's go back. I'll just close that, and we'll close. So that's the Poland page, and so these country flags are all linked then. So if we go back to my current games page, all of these, like Australia, we should see in Australia Ian Rogers, shouldn't we? So Ian Rogers would be a Grandmaster listed. Yeah, Rogers, Ian Rogers. So there's 3 Grandmasters, there's these IMs. But really, the main thing is to promote analysis on Chess World. So I think this Analyze was a good innovation yesterday. But the general alignment, the other recent innovation were these online indicators. Because some of the casual correspondence sites I've been staying away from this because it's been controversial in the past. I thought it might speed up games. I didn't want the game speeded up that much just because an opponent happened to be online. So what we did were 3 main divisions, just less than an hour, less than 12 hours, or more than 12 hours, just to give a vague indication of when someone logged in. So Miserable Boris was like within an hour he logged in. But it's not about real time, it's about correspondence style chess, all of this. So this is just the current games page, and I'm sure all of you have seen the play page, but let's go into a game just if you want to see the play page. So let's pick someone green maybe, or okay, let's just pick anyone. Here's a pyramid challenge game. So in this pyramid challenge game, okay, we've got. I can win a piece here. I think I'm gonna win this piece here. I'm gonna confirm that, and then it takes me to the next game. And so we're just playing correspondence style chess. But I've arranged my moves in order of least time left. So although I've got a game load of 34, I know from the game tab that there's 3 days left on this, right? And as long as I don't get low on time, they should all be 3 days. Or more after that, because I've ordered it by least time left. If you go to my stuff, my moves, I've got a setting where I can't. It's difficult for me to lose games on time because I've put your time and least time left as my default. You see, your time and least time left. Also, another thing about correspondence style, if I want to set a conditional move, not pre-move. So, but here it's not a forcing situation. I think I'm just going to move my king here. But sometimes you get a forcing situation, and I'll just show you conditional moves actually. So here, rook c7, king c7. I might want to play queen c6 after. So I can set up a conditional move, but it has to be my turn. So I'll play the move, but what I'll do, I'll go back to the game. So I'm going to go back to the game. Okay, and I'll reload the board here. So we'll have rook take c7. So it has to be your turn. Now, if you've definitely got an expectation of a reply, you can set up a conditional. So you can go in conditionals on your turn as a full member. This is a full member facility, and this is one of the traditions of correspondence chess. This is resizable, and I can say king takes c7. I'll play queen c6. Queen c6. And I can click OK, and that gets stored there, and I'll submit that. So I've basically stored a conditional sequence here. If b7 c7, then I'm going to play b5 c6. You'll see that. So that a conditional has been set now as well. So there's conditional moves, if then moves, and it's quite an easy interface, a resizable thing as you saw there. So anyway, if we go, so the major innovations yesterday I was working on, we just improved just a little bit, the current games page. So I think it's aesthetically pleasing. These alternate, color rows was actually done using a bit of jQuery. I was learning jQuery last year on a course at LVS Online, where I also did like drag and drop pieces with jQuery as well. So there is an option for drag and drop pieces, but doesn't always work on all browsers, unfortunately, especially with this new Internet Explorer. Sometimes there's a slight snag with it. But on the main play page, if you want drag and drop pieces, you see at the moment you saw that was click and click. Okay, say I want to do drag and drop. You can, on the My Stuff, My Moves, have a variety of configurations. So if I want to choose drag and drop, and you can have even feedback on legal moves if you want. So we'll go back to a game now, and drag and drop should hopefully work with this version of Internet Explorer. Oh yeah, the iPhone, there's an adaptation, but look, no, it's not working with this. But anyway, even if it doesn't work, there's still click and click, so you don't lose everything. But I think on this new version of Internet Explorer there are some issues at the moment. I might need to do some more work to make sure the drag and drop works again on all the browsers. There's a bit of a struggle continually to work across all the browsers, all the versions. Here, by the way, I'm 2 bishops up. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. That's just some of the stuff I was doing yesterday. So I should really be doing a bit of programming occasionally, as well as doing tons of videos. Thanks very much. Oh, any of you got any questions about the site from here? This tab system is a bit of JavaScript tab system. It's customized with the colors. And here are the main indicators like system messages, game invitations, team invites, friends online. The friends online is good. I like the friends page concept. It's like adds a social element. Without getting too much into social networking, but it's a bit like the friends thing. You get on places, so you can see the friends and their rewards, and you can leave them a message or challenge them for a game. You can even see if they're online now, what game they're on. So like Black Croman, he's very active, so we can go and spy on Black Croman if we wanted to. So here's one game. So he's just played this move, King E2. Now, when did he play King E2? Just 5 minutes ago. Look at that. See, it's quite clever what you can do on the site. Some of it's quite buried, so it's interesting actually to do a live stream explaining some of the stuff. Tournament cross tables. The popular format for tournaments on Chessboard for tournaments is the all play all. The reason for that is an all play all generates a lot of current games, and in correspondence style chess, it's all about having current games list. So you're not playing on an individual game basis. You're doing a sort of long-term simultaneous display all the time. Okay, I think this is a huge cross table. It might be taking a while to load, or I didn't click it properly. No, in fact, that one's not clickable. Sorry, you click it there. That one's just an information one, and that's another thing I need to sort out. There's a bit of confusion about that. So we can go and see the cross table. Well, these are the scores. Then we can see the pairing cross table. So there's tons and tons of code on this site, and you can hover over these and you can see basic details of position. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Thanks very much.